All right, so let's go ahead and put the motor on. So I'm going to put the focus motor on there. This is going to slide on the the left rod. And then the idea is to line up these little teeth with the teeth of the focus ring. And then you go righty-tighty on the motor, so it's nice and tight. You don't have to over crank it, just make it nice and tight. Now, this focus motor needs two things. It needs power and it needs data. Right? So you have one cable that can do both. So, actually no, in this case, here we go. So there's a system known as D-tap. So there's a D-tap adapter which is in the in the battery case. Let's go over to the battery case. This guy right here. And it's in the battery case because it's going to provide power. Do you want to grab a battery, one of the big ones? There you go, cool. So D-tap. Thank you, Justin. So this is known as a gold mount or Aton Bauer. So an Aton Bauer mount has these 3 pins, which are actually more secure than the V-lock. You have this version of, you have a V-lock version of these batteries, which aren't as secure as the Aton Bauer gold mount. Cool? So these 3 pins line up with these 3 grooves here in the back. This then, you go to the right. When you hear that click, that means it's nice and tight in there. If you want to loosen that, there's a button here on the top left. You press down and then you go, let's do that again. Here on the left side of the camera. Press that button down and the battery disengages. All right, good. So we're gonna pop that in. On the right side of that battery plate, you're gonna see this adapter, and this is known as a D-tap. So basically it's like a power strip for the camera. This is gonna pop in here on the back of the camera plate, the battery plate, right there. And then this power strip or D-tap adapter goes on the top of the camera. There's a little Velcro strip here on the top, which allows you to attach it directly to the camera. There it is. Then back here on the follow focus unit, we have this cable. It's D-tap on one side, and it's strung in here in this case. On this end, this is called a LEMO connector. This you don't twist to connect it to the port. You pop it in there and then you just pull back. It has a little sleeve on it that allows you to pull it back. So it's not push in and twist, it's push in and pull the sleeve back and pull out. Same thing with this, push in and push out. Cool. So this here is now going to go to the top of the D-tap adapter. Then this cable, we're gonna feed to the follow focus unit. I'm gonna go into EXT1. Doesn't really matter if you go into EXT1 or EXT2, just keep it consistent. So we have the follow focus unit. After that, we want the matte box. So this is known as a swing away matte box. What that does, it allows you to actually swing the matte box out to add and remove lenses. So the holes here are 15 millimeter, which then fit the 50 millimeter rods. We're gonna pop that on there. On the back is this bevel. This bevel, you want to rest it around the lens. And just make sure it doesn't touch the gears, because then it's gonna get stuck as you try to pull focus. So this lives here, slides on, and then the bevel goes around the lens and towards the top. there it is. You also want to have the brow. So the pro tip is there's a latch here on the top. You want to have the folding side on the top. That way you're able to adjust the brows up and down. If you have it upside down, this actually won't let you adjust it correctly. Cool? All right, sweet, awesome. So then this will pop here on the top. Make sure that this knob is on this side of the brow, not on the bottom side of the brow, because if it is on the bottom side of the brow, here, you won't be able to tighten it once it's in there, because this is going to be getting in the way. So if you have this knob on the top side of the brow, and you have that tightened in, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Let's say this brow is loose. It won't stay up. Now that we have the latch here on the top, we could just tighten it. There it is. Cool. All these little nuances, but it all matters. We said it was a swing away matte box. So what does that look like? So there's a button here on the, let's see, on the right side of the camera. You press that button down, and then that allows you to swing the matte box out. Cool, right? That's gonna save you time in that when you want to swap out a lens, you won't have to worry about pulling off the matte box and then taking off the rails and etc. just to switch it out. You could just go ahead and switch it out that way. Cool?